right, we're going in, chat. This is it. Day 2. Top 25 from today make grand finals. Anyone who doesn't make top 25 today, that is it. Their FNCS Global Champs is over. This is the last chance.
This is the start of a journey for some, the continued journey for others. We've already seen some drop spots being switched up. Other players are sticking straight to the plan.
Thank you, Fusey. Thank you, Bubba.
Looking at some of these
Rezon Yanis, uncon, baby. Easy qual. Easy top 5 right there.
Against Curve and Whiskey a little bit, but it looks like they're actually going to split off. They don't want to go ahead and hold on to one spot, and as soon as they realize it's safe, they go back to the game plan.
Very smart. Very smart. Oh, here we go. Sons and Anon, the OC boys. Dropping on Focus and Adapter. OC versus Middle East.
Trying to be careful.
Savage knocked. He would have got knocked from one of these guys with an AR. He won't get finished. Or someone else. I think he's fine, chat.
It's going to be Sons and Anon.
We haven't seen the finish yet. I think he'll be fine. That's the problem with dropping naughty nets. You got to fly past so many mountains. We'll see. But he should be okay.
Yeah, they had it
gold. I mean, purple shotgun for Sons.
So I feel like they're just confident. They're ready to take whatever challenge is going to be before them. They want a little bit more loot, a clear path towards the middle of the zone, even though this time
Lucian Stedo would have taken him out with an AR off their split, so he should be fine.
Party shots already interrupting this off-spawn battle. That's going to force Adapter back, and he might have to go ahead and loot. He only has one combat SMG and not much to work with. But while they giving him time,
I don't know who has the loot advantage here, but Anon and Sons have taken the capture point. That's huge.
But at the same time,
they can force them into a box fight now.
Free, and in fact, it seems as though there is some danger hanging on over by Naughty Nets. Saw a nice collection elimination there from Steno.
So they finished Savage as well, did they? So they beamed him out of the sky and finished him. Rough start for Vidil, but Vidil can get his card and get him back in. It'll just slow down their rotate, unfortunately. That'll suck. It's an unfortunate start.
But make some noise.
If they got the cash, they're fine. If Clix and Whale just fight for the cash every game, they're chilling.
As your materials are concerned and your weapons, that is definitely the opportunity.
Yeah,
haven't seen him go down yet though. Bully and Shadow are going to go down, coming out of Steamy.
Forced to interact with each other thanks to that storm surge.
Vortex down to Quanti.
Vortex go down. Even Duke's trying to rise.
Looks like Peterbot's team didn't fight either. So hopefully Peterbot can get off to a better start today than Boog and Threats.
Global Championship final tomorrow. Jamon goes down.
Well, this is the team contesting Clix right here. Based on the fact that they're struggling, makes me think that Clix might be chilling.
The focus of multiple teams in this lobby right now. It's not looking good. HP is going to be down low.
I think Clix and Whale just need to get a bit lucky on cash spawns and just psycho them and don't give them up. They just have to fight to the death on the cash.
Only going to give them enough time to pop one Mimi. The Shalom and MK Pop are over on the other side. They probably know that he's a solo. They saw him crash land in with that rocket ram, and this is something that they're trying to take
teleporting.
For Shalom and MK Papa, they've just been playing bouncer responsibility on this edge of zone, and granted it just moved in a little bit tighter, but for Yuma, now you can see
OC down, Gazer down. That's the OC last chance major team.
Accountability as far as your surge strategies are concerned.
It can be boosted up in the mats. He has a little bit more HP to work with.
Get shit on Kyrie.
The medkit he can use in game, and if him Kanata can find a way to reunite.
Oh my god. Okay, that was crazy. Oh my god, Aegis. He's siphoning his way in. Epic, are you watching? Are you watching?
Championship run. The Cypher's going to be picked up, but he has to get to zone. This is a 5-tick.
And he gets the Medmiss. Go, Aegis, go. He would have been dead 30 seconds ago without Siphon.
He's trying to do what he can to make it across.
It's almost like it makes the game more exciting.
So problematic still. The med miss plus the med kit.
Keep going, Aegis. Don't stop, son. Keep going. Keep going.
Teams having already pushed in. He might just barely
nice.
Make it.
Let's go, Aegis. No way Aegis makes that in with 82 builds, bro. That is crazy. And he gets back to Kanata. Oh my god. Nah, Aegis is crazy for that. W Siphon.
And they're back into the game. The resurgence.
There's no chance that worked. Oh, wait. Replay on Clix.
From Clix and Epikwhale. One of the biggest teams everybody came to see.
Epic, why would you replay this? Why would you show this? I mean, fuck it, let's go. Let's go, Clix. Good awareness. Nice aim. All the mechanics that were on display there. Wow. Oh my god. What a fight.
Than some of these other teams that are trapped inside of all this congestion. MrSavage and Vidil, though, from rags to riches at the beginning of this game, they have done a decent, if not a phenomenal job at putting themselves.
Oh, here we go. 57 builds for Savage, though. Savage deal. Pretty decent spot.
Some of these teams.
Clix only got 12 builds though, but hey, we got points on the board, chat. 14 points game 1 is great.
This team's going through from down the mountain.
This is already a great start for Clix.
Over towards Naughty Nets. I think best case
You only need about
scenario,
90 points to
is
qualify
it
here
going
today,
south,
chat. Just as like a marker to look for. They got 5 games to get 90 points to make it through, roughly.
This is going to be a nightmare for anybody that doesn't have mats, as Clix is used the last little bit.
Let's go, Clix. That's my big shitter.
Elimination on the Pinq.
These perfectly timed
3 elims, baby. Let's go. 24 points. We're above the points we needed from game 1 now.
But again, this is the beauty of being able to play from
Mero Cooper looking good too. Oh, the Brazil double controller duo on high ground. This is our first time seeing them. Talls and Fishy.
Of a team that's momentarily on high, whether or not Fishy and DMK are going to be
double roller duo, baby. Let's get it.
Question entirely, but for the time being, they look well situated to carry themselves into the top 10 at least.
Even though they have high ground now, they might have to wait for some of those teams below them to try to
yeah, every time they show the French players.
Save some mats as they make their way across the roster once more. Podesai 131 below the damage threshold. Only a big pop to his name. So right now he's peeking through the cone. He's trying to just get as much information as possible. Where can I get this damage? But time is running out.
Nice, let's go.
Well below that
let's go, Savage.
Savage picks up another elim. Badil goes down, but it's actually Epikwhale who falls to MrSavage.
4 elims for Savage and Badil. Mero goes down to Vanyak.
But it's the HP, it's the zone that's pulling away.
Clix takes down Yanis, bro. Clix is going crazy. Could Clix win game 1? That would be so hype. Come on. Oh my god, Blood X in the stands would just be so tense right now. Both of his clients, both like... Oh my god. Let's go, Savage.
He's just continuing to push forward. He's making his own path through.
Whale dead though? It's alright. Clix can do it. Whale's dead. Wait, everyone knows this.
Enough wiggle room to work with.
One build. Come on, Clix. 36 points is huge though. Oh, let's go! Oh my god. No, we couldn't edit him down for the refresh. That's a good game though. That's a good first game for Clix and Whale. That's easy points.
As well.
Another French player. Oh my god, French to French!
Woo! As a solo,
they're just showing the French players so the crowd gets going.
Right now, trying to keep the
playing to the crowd, man.
Rocket Rams as well, destroying so many builds in the process. These players continue to rotate through, but that materials refresh.
Oh, Bryson Chubbs take the high ground. I said I was disappointed in them yesterday. Big game here would be amazing for them.
Yeah, multiple top 10 performances.
Definitely the most underrated team coming into this.
Bryson Chubbs are one of the teams that are
Clement
under the radar. They're ready to make a statement.
He's dead.
Like
He's dead.
Clement,
Hey, good game though. Good game. Wait, it's only one duo. Only one duo. Kanata's still going. Bryson Chubbs are the only duo.
Another mini going to be popped.
5 builds, 3 elims though for Kanata. Rapid's down below too. This is a big game for both Mega City teams. Rapid and Clix. Really good game for Rapid and Batman Booga.
Low ground here for Kanata. Recognize the fact that he's got some players directly above him.
Remember, there is Siphon here, so Source and oh no, Cooper, my boy! Let's go, Cooper! Let's go, Cooper! Oh my god, Cooper's crazy. Oh my god, Cooper's fucking disgusting. He almost won that. Holy shit! Oh my god, Bryson Chubbs won it, but Cooper's him. Oh my god, I love Siphon so much. That was insane.
Wants to collect Siphon and the 4 elimination
points. Oh wait, Yuma and Jamon are contesting Finay and a Moneymaker. I didn't realize this. No, Ken Bean's coach is being conned. The surprise con on Ken Bean's coach.
Right now,
I think Ken Bean's gonna have to get on a flight. I think he's gonna have to go there and, you know,
doing their best to just try and get
in the call. He's gonna have to give him some comms.
You can't really have a box fight if you don't have any boxes to build.
Yeah, and it looks like Moneymaker and Finay not wanting to push up just yet. They're still getting things going, waiting for it to flow.
Isn't that good for Clix? That is extremely good for Clix. Very, very good for Clix.
First game, they sit inside of the top 25.
Chat, do you guys think it was the net worth check? I think it was the net worth check. If you guys missed it yesterday, chat, I included it in today's YouTube video, but yesterday was the first ever time I've seen Epic, like someone try to alpha a drop with a net worth check. Not earnings, not placement, net worth. Epikwhale tweeted out combined net worth of 17 million. Don't contest. We don't need it. Like fucking, not gonna lie, kind of alpha. It's kind of an alpha way to do it.
Getting chased by Jamon and Yuma, backed up into a corner, have an opportunity to play out, and they're gonna be one of the first.
Oh, what the hell? I totally forgot you could wait. Oh, he's gonna surge farm him. He's doing the thing. Put that bitch on the plant. Farm that bitch. Get him. Smack him.
So far on the weekend.
He literally picked picked up his down body and flew with it so he could farm him more. Oh my god, the disrespect on LAN is crazy. This is another team in the building. This kid is sitting in his chair right now just looking around like, fuck it, why am I here? Oh my god, this is insane.
It works.
That is so...
Right now, he's got to be able to capture the other one.
He literally carried him to the
Don
plants.
was able to kind of get his teammate eliminated.
Like,
No
if the
free
player's
search
down
for
near
you
the plants,
anymore.
that's one thing.
And
But
he's hoping
picking
they
them
move
up,
off that
flying
spot
with
so that
them,
way he
and
can
then
get the
farming them
reboot
is just
back,
a whole
get
nother
his
level.
teammate back into the game like
Oh
we saw
my
so
God.
many times in game 1. And we saw how fruitful it was on those reboots. They were able to get far into the game and kind of make
I always
it
forget
worth
you
their
can
while to go
launch
for
pad
it.
carrying
Such
a down
risky
body. That's like
attempt
one of the
at
like
that.
most underrated
Rising and
features that you
Clement
just never see.
Split up, looting up,
Wrong.
save 6 solos in the game as of
Oh,
now.
Steno and
Lost
Lucy
their
down, but the
teammate.
rest of the top 5 still
Now
up. So
the
that pretty much
world on
everyone
their
you're watching that top
shoulders,
5 is
trying
now
to make something
qual.
out of this game. Rapid and Q and DX aren't going to be
Oh,
one of
Mero
them.
gets another
They're
elim.
full-on
Ken
duo.
Bean's
They've been
coach in the
playing well
feed.
so
Let's
far
go.
in this game, 1 elimination. The rest is going to be placement points. But as this one goes on, those placement points are going to continue to rack up. We're only into the top 22. Ooh.
Fox Force getting taken out by Rapid and QND. Bit sneaky as well. This underbelly type of play over here at the Brutal Bastion. Podesai now looking to work his way through these builds. Only has this heisted accelerant to work with. He's got to be quick with the action. Lands the shots.
Nice
gets the
Podesai on a
enhanced
Polarize.
effects, but
Polarize getting griefed on the
just
drive-by.
keeps it moving instead. Doesn't want to stick around for too long. Doesn't want to risk the backup opportunity from some of these other duos. He just wants the tags. He just wants the damage because that's going to buy him more time.
I feel like I got deja vu.
Clix and Epikwhale still going for I can see chat. Haven't seen anyone go. I haven't seen him go down to the feed. They were looking healthy when we last saw them, so we'll see.
Can he repeat? 164.
Same goes for Savage. Oh, Savage down? Oh no, I missed that.
When it comes to that part of things, it's all about just staying alive. You don't want to run into the wrong duo. Maybe one that's on
This
the
game
other
number
side
2,
of
chat.
that storm surge
2 of 5. Oh, Byler goes down. Bryce on the high ground. No way Bryce and Chubbs back-to-back wins. No way.
Almost like a repeat. Bryce and
I
Chubbs
did say they were the most underrated duo coming into today, and they really underperformed yesterday. I was quite sad for him, but this is an awesome start.
Nobody else is going to try.
I think Bryce was just nervous, I guess.
Be all too happy to take it. Rapid going to be one of the first to fall here. Clean elimination there.
They probably
for
have back-to-back
Tyson. Now
forecast as well.
Podesai continuing, trying to work his way back up, but so much fire being applied to his
Ooh,
build.
Sented's
He's
in
down
the
to
feed,
just his
lighting it
last
up.
2
Sented and
remaining.
Polarize could be
He
qualled
needs a
here.
refresh of some sort, but whether or not he's going to be able to find it is a different question altogether.
Yeah, Bryce and Chubbs are already qualled now.
So far, half of those points come when you reach top 10. The other half are in the top 10.
Ooh, Clix takes down Podesai. Let's go. That's my big shit up.
Epikwhale find the elimination.
Oh, that went south very quickly. Oh.
But a misplay on the bounce pad. He falls.
Hey, but I think they're already qualled though. I'm pretty sure 38, like they basically need like 10 points in 3 games now. They're chilling.
Solo who was able to find that elimination and keep him and Kanata alive.
Yeah, that curse was a quick one. That was a quick one.
We're talking about consistency.
That was a
right
bad
now
one.
for Bryce and Chubbs.
That was
so
a
far, they're
bad one
consistently
indeed.
holding on to that hype.
Brazildo, PhD, and Ketos, they were so quiet yesterday. 5 elims, top 12. Let's go.
So far, haven't managed to encounter anybody just yet.
Oh wait, I don't think Clix and had the point bug. Never mind though. I think they still need more.
Credit to Shalom.
I think they're only on like 40-something points. I thought they had point bug.
Get a shot up on height, but it's not enough to actually break anything or knock down Bryce.
Yeah, but they're one of the few teams that sees what's going on.
Nice, TK. Damn, TK got that controller stance.
They want to do.
Nick Merck should be proud.
You heard him qualifying
Sniff that monitor.
last game thanks to a big clutch by Quanti, trying to keep that show on the road. Reason goes down. Jan is trying to make up for it. Elimination's going to be found. Runs out of builds, runs out
Quanti,
of
TK looking good.
going to be able to take him down.
Quanti and TK, they seem to have found a slight gap. Nobody else.
They do. Okay, yeah, they do have like 80 points. Yeah, Clix does have like 80 points, bro. I can't believe we have point bug in a $4 million LAN. It's crazy.
High ground. Lixie and Cheatin down below on the opposite end of the spectrum. They're still forced to deal with some of the
Really quiet right now. Oh, there's PH in.
Oh.
4 duos here.
Win from the low ground as Pixie
really good loadout for Pixie.
Saving that siphon for later. Now it's going to come in handy. soon as somebody else does eliminate it. That is going to be TK.
Huge points for Quanti and TK.
Only one player here left as a solo.
Move Quanti. Oh my God, Quanti! Holy shit!
But he dunks on him.
Oh,
Picks up that
oh my God, no! 2v1,
Top
Pixie and
two
Cheat win that. That will be a ram fail. It was a good attempt, but
final duo left alive.
Brazil coming second here. EU gets the win. Right. Thought we were finally going to see a non-EU or NA win there, but
take the game.
Good game. Good game. Is it Yanis or Rezon? I'm pretty sure it is.
This is
Do you think they'll announce the mini season tomorrow? I think so. I think after game 6 tomorrow, chat. I think when the broadcast ends, they'll make an announcement about next season. I think they will. They've made at World Cup they announced Season X. At Invitational they announced Chapter 4. I think that's what they're gonna do.
They're like insane, out of this world.
And hey,
new pred. I haven't called the old pred yet, chat. I gotta figure it out.
Game number 3.
Okay.
The cutoff threshold right now for that top 25 is looking to be 36
That's not the last
points.
game. Is that?
There is a decent
Oh my God, Knockin', please just tell
amount
me.
of ground to cover, and game number 3 would be
might
the
just not be able to do
perfect
predictions today, chat, if Fortnite track is fully bugged.
try and find your place on the leaderboards if you haven't already.
Yeah, quick to the punch. Moneymaker getting one side of Mini Bastion, getting some minis. He at least got a silenced pistol. You see the shield getting boosted up. The turret's getting tossed down.
Chat, that wasn't my IP.
Gonna give them
You're all being fucking idiots, so I'm ignoring you. Stop. Just enjoy the tournament.
Cuts off the launch
I love you
pad,
guys. Thank you for trying to help, but that's not my IP,
Shots
obviously.
are getting fired in from multiple angles, and Moneymaker strikes first. Even with the shield turrets doing so much damage, he's able to do what he can, but it's blocked off. They went for it again. J-Mon's getting trapped. It doesn't matter what help you have on your side, Moneymaker comes out on top.
The
10 would be so proud.
IQ play to place those cones preemptively the moment that Moneymaker saw J-Mon make that initial
That is why he is 10 B's coach. The game knowledge.
Again. Just a beautiful cutoff that leads to 2 easy eliminations there. I mean, when a duo self-isolates, well, what else are you really left to do? And Fanai Moneymaker making the most of that opportunity.
Oh my God, the Moneymaker fans, bro.
Suns and Anon changing it up yet again. Said enough flying past Kenjutsu. We're ready to take it over as their own. But FKS and Adapter, they have a little bit of elevation. Things are working out just as they planned up until this point. A little bit more loot towards the top, even finding the sharp tooth, breaking through the walls.
Surprise pistol's not too bad on spawn. 50 damage headshots is alright.
Escape, there's nowhere to go.
That's awesome, Jess, yeah.
See each other there.
So if you guys don't know, chat, Moneymaker and Shari are the 2 youngest players at Copenhagen. They're both 14-year-olds. Middle East and EU.
At least his position is going to be known. Sun's doing what he can, trying to burst through those builds, but Adapter's there for the bait and switch. He gets spotted out as well.
6 of the current top 10 teams didn't play yesterday.
But it's just not enough. Both Suns and Anon go down again.
That just looks so awkward for Suns and Anon. Suns especially seemed as though he hit that moment of hesitation for whether or not he should actually try to challenge.
Oh, Kindex and Rapid are weak, bro. These kids were crazy in all the creative fights we were running leading into the tournament, but seems like their surge strat's just not it.
It is a relentless amount of suppressive fire into these box edits, and QND Rapid, they finally get a moment to focus.
Proof you get worse at Fortnite as you age? I don't think that's true, bro. I think the amount of like tier 1 Fortnite pros that are in their like 19s to early 20s now is really high.
Turn and burn situations. Ooh. Don't know who Fahad thought he was shooting at alongside Hero, but Cheatin', he had everything in his arsenal to make some magic happen. Granted, Hero and Fahad were relatively low stepping into that.
Like, out of the tier 1 Fortnite players, I'd say the average age is like 18, 19 at this point.
From a clutch situation.
That he might be the hero.
And again, he just won back-to-back FNCSs on Brazil, bro. It's not like he's on the decline. He's just really struggling here.
5 minis. But it's the HP that is really lacking, because you can see the Storm Surge is well above the threshold as well.
Ketos and PhD are down, speaking of Brazil, but they're already qualified, so they're chilling. But man, Bryson Chubbs are dominating today.
It has a huge reward on it as well, as a lot of these teams finally make it to the zone, but most of them are stacked up on the west side, a little bit more on the southern edge, as Batman, Booga, and Rapid They made that rotation around Mega City, trying to dodge line of sights of both Clix and Epikwhale and everybody else on the side of that mountain.
The more the small teams struggle, it shows how good Alex and Worthy played yesterday.
Onto their position. You see them there in 6th place. If they can continue this consistency, remember the 91-point threshold. It isn't official.
Wasn't Batman Booga day one? He didn't qual, unfortunately. So
Batman Booga actually chooses to throw that business turret. He might be able to catch some of these teams off guard, or at least get some decent information.
Yeah, Bobby Larpex played really well as well. Yeah, that one game from that Larpex guy was crazy.
They know they're going to have to take some fights first before they can get anywhere. Clownski, Girls, going to fall right in front of their very eyes. Pinq and Vico surrounding MrSavage and Badil as well.
Ooh, Daguerre, no!
Ursa eliminated off a rip. MrSavage did not.
Speaking of older players, Purser is the oldest player comcompeting at Copenhagen. That was not a good showing of me saying you can be older and still pop off. To be fair, Savage and Badil are a bit older now too.
MrSavage, not even once.
Yes, Whale and Clix looking healthy, baby. This is it. This is it. If they get a top 10 here, chat, Clix and Whale are through. That's all Clix and Whale need now is a top 10 right now, and they're done. The day's over. They're already in.
Teams are congested on that side of the map compared to the north side, and they're ready to fight.
How old is he? Purser and Kylie are both 22. They're the oldest players there.
To their name, at least Epikwhale, once it slows down just a little bit, can throw that business turret down, try to get some information. But for now, they're trying to beat everybody else to the punch. They don't want to be the ones that are being held out by more than half of the lobby, and you can see the different
22, yeah, chat. Like, I don't even know how he makes his decrepit fingers even move. Like, probably fucking arthritis, riddled joints. Like, how did they even get him into the stadium? Like, wheelchair? Like, do they just carry him in? Oh shit, Clix has gone down. Oh no.
He's doing everything that he can because placement points haven't really set in. A huge
I
shot
cursed
toward
him.
the back, and he goes down before able to stabilize and use that slurp juice.
I cursed him twice in a row now. Next game we see him, I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Massive for Lucian.
My apologies.
And Steno.
Next game, nothing. No input. I'm just gonna. Yep, that is Clix. That is Clix we are watching. No emotion.
It's gonna be a scramble. Everybody's got to get a move on in order to make it.
Wow. They got 2 games now and they need a top 10.
Will become all the more problematic for these players to deal with, but Badil and Savage, they've done an excellent job at just holding down their positioning in that mid-ground.
Can say it looked like a safe rotation, but don't be fooled. Players are hiding around every corner.
Ooh, yeah, Cal and Haman up above looking good. Come on, let's see another region win. We have not seen a region outside of EU or NA win a single game yet in the last 7 matches. Surely game 8 goes to Asia, OC, Middle East, or Brazil. Come on.
Hot on the heels of Frosty, but he doesn't go as high, so that player's
Badil takes down Pinq. Savage. I think Badil and Savage are going to be called after this. Mera's looking good too.
Tagged up, forced to use, down to 5. At least he has some heals to work with, so he has a chance to stagger himself, but only for so long. He's down on the threshold. MK Papa falls.
Shalom solo. Dukes gets an elim. Well, that was Dukes and Edgy in the box.
To work with.
But that's only temporary because 25 builds can be gone.
Kanata still going crazy as well. Let's go.
So much pressure being applied both above and below you. Shalom just trying to figure out which direction he wants to go next. Maybe spotted out Hen directly next to his box.
Kaizen.
But Kaizen,
he's got the rocket ram. He's got the rocket ram. Let's see it.
Flash, splash.
Get a kill with the rocket ram. Come on, for the bingo board. Land on someone. Yes, we have 1 build. Land on him. Yes.
Down. Miro.
Oh, Miro, no. Miro's going to be so tilted. No.
But Cooper with a quick revenge.
Almost a huge W for him. Into the top 13 we go. Majority of the placement points have already been picked up to this point.
Oh, Badil.
If you want to make sure you qualify.
Right, Badil's the god solo clutcher.
Under pressure. MrSavage said it himself. Badil is someone I trust to frag out at the end, to pick up these points. If he has a moment to
I would trust Badil too.
Get some HP back.
Oh, this is looking pretty bad though. 0 builds.
Fresh out. He's going to have to think of something outside of the box. He's
just going to land on someone's head with this Maven for sure. I think we're going to be in the box, not out of the box. Oh, Peterbot goes down, but he's still up. That means Bile and Peterbot could be having a big game.
The sabotage, though, from Badil.
Come on, Kanata.
That's going to stop Peterbot's run for the time.
Wait, has he got high ground? Wait, is Kanata taking height here?
Keeping things moving right now, all by his lonesome. Doesn't have Aegis with him. Does have a nice pick-off view.
Oh, who is this? Who's above him?
Preacher. So good at
is it Polarized and Centered above him? Who's above them? Oh, it's still Middle East on top. Centered and Polarized, though, still a full duo. They could win this.
Gamer knows where his teammate did go down. Even though the reboot card. Some would say he's going after.
Kanata goes down. Byla, solo.
3
Zero builds, come on, Byla.
Solos. Byla is going to be one of them.
Polarized and Scented looking good. Big Bobby AI on land. Wait, they just got hit with a fucking EMP? Did they just get EMP?
A nice shot's going to be landed, but no resources continue to build up for Polarized. But Scented is there. They put the pressure on.
Oh, 2v2v1. Who's the other duo?
They clean house.
Is it Dukes? No. Don't you dare let Dukes win. Actually, no, that'd be a dig win for the giveaway. I'll give up my edgy hate. Come on, Dukes.
But this is going to be drawn out just a little bit. They're building a mega city.
NA versus NA. Who's it going to be?
But Duke finally finds the wall that he can bypass.
The NA endgame.
A little bit of builds, a little bit of resources left.
Duke and Edgy, they know that they needed this one. It's been a tough time so far in these first couple of games. And for game number 3, this could definitely be their moment. Polarized and Los, though, they're not looking to let it go anytime soon.
Oh, shit! Wow.
Edgy
gets sat the fuck down. Damn. That did not work.
Now it's Duke.
Do it to him, Dukes. Do it to him. For the dig win.
2 of NA's finest directly above.
Oh, shit!
Massive shot, though.
Oh, shit! Oh, my God. Let's go, Duke. That's my boy. Holy shit. Let's go, Duke. Edgy tossed that shit so hard. Let's go, Dukes. Edgy gets shit on, and we get the dig merge giveaway. W's.
Great monster deface as
well.
It's
MDF and Jacob.
Listen,
let's go.
When you see us, you know the games are just about here, and it sounds like we're going to be gearing up here shortly. I can't wait, especially after those explosive clutch moments from Dukes, and it sounds like game number 4 is ready.
Let's go.
Copenhagen, let's get right back to it. Game number 4 is underway.
This is the moment. We saw it yesterday. Big games in game 4.
Is there going to be a CCC this season? There is. It's in the next couple weeks, I think, right?
The same thing happened in game 5, but now their backs are up against the wall.
Just nearby, they go for the pickaxe play. It's not going to be enough.
It's up to Ken Bean's coach. Come on.
One. Can they get the second down?
Come on, Moneymaker. 1v2. Ken Bean's coach. Come on.
Moneymaker and Fanayan to start this game off.
Ken Beans
so
is watching.
They go down here. That's going to really put things.
Has he got a pump? Did I see a pump shotgun or an AI? Moneymaker has a pump shotgun. He can genuinely win this.
Especially after that loss off spawn battle in that last game. They're finally.
He got a big pot off. Nice.
He's hiding. And Moneymaker's really just thinking outside of the box. Any nook, any cranny that he can fit in, he's going ahead and trying to hide and trying to keep them on the run, going in and outside of the same covers. But eventually, he's going to have to go ahead and run into both of these players unless he can get the launch pad and get out. Ooh. And that's exactly what
Ken
he's
Bean's coach hits the dip. Oh, they're chasing him. Nah, I wouldn't chase him.
Yeah, they're leaving him. Though he puts a couple tags down. Very crucial, but not enough to finish the job. Alba, Yuma, and Jaymon, of course, representing for the Asia region. That elimination alone jumps them up 3 or 4 spots, putting them in the upper 30s now. That just shows you how close the cutoff is for top 25. This only takes 2 games, 2 good games.
So recipe for excitement. Players are cooking up a final opportunity.
Chili's okay routine rating? I don't know. Now that Fortnite is rated teen instead of being rated like whatever it was before, I actually don't even know. Because they started saying kill on the broadcast, not like eliminate anymore.
The points are outside of the top.
So I don't know.
Majority of those points are inside.
Obviously, I don't care about the scoring chat.
So for some of these teams, just getting these placement points isn't going to be enough. They're going to need top 10 performances. Maybe even back-to-back top 10s if they're looking to continue their journey.
No, that's not Pinq's fault. Like, the players are allowed to swear. They're just not supposed to have the audio playing for the broadcast. I'm surprised they played that audio clip.
This late in the game with so many other teams surrounding.
This is it. This
is kills normal in a game. Not if it's child rated, bro. If the game is child rated, the players can't die.
It might just be
if the characters in a video game die, it has to be teen rated.
He's got to survive here. He's barely up.
That's why they're not getting killed. They're being eliminated.
Great tag there, and he does take him down. And now Rocket ramps his way on up and out. Can he get all the way to the top? Close enough. Perfectly
that was weird.
There. It was nearly over, but even finds the zip line to get all the way on inside. There goes the elimination.
Not Dugera, not Dugera. All right, where's Clix and Whale? Come on, I called a top 3 this game. I'm sticking by it.
Finding eliminations too. I know we got to interview with our good friend Amar. It seems like all of his hopes and dreams are coming true for the German community out there.
Talk about the Brazil community.
Oh, that's a bad spot for Wayne to be in if he gets lobbied here, bro. That is such a lobbyable spot. I mean, did a lone base in front of an entire lobby of people.
Their chance to boost up the leaderboard, even if they don't get inside of the bubble. As long as they get close, they're keeping the hope alive for their entire region. But just like Perza here all by himself, 5 eliminations so far, 6 as a team.
5 elims for Perza though, the boomer. Shout out the boomers chat. Perza, the oldest player competing with the 5 elims, proven the boomers can still do it.
A lot of players passing by.
And by boomer, I mean 22 years old.
7 builds, he might need one.
This one, he's gonna have to pick his poison, go for elims, go for the loot, or play for extra. Let's see what he decides to do here. Still trying to make that decision. Not looking to get greedy though. Instead, it's going to focus on positioning here coming shortly. This is the last charge in his rocket ram. Meanwhile, Kaizen flying all the way to the front side of zone.
Rezone goes down. Pinq and Vico are having their pop-off game they needed.
He just sees so many chances to find tags.
Where's Clix? Where's Clix? Where's Clix? Where's Clix? Kanata goes down.
Game, even though he's below the damage threshold. He's not trying to make that leap all in one bound, even finds some minis along the way, gets above the damage threshold.
I'm proving the curse is not real right here. I called at the start of this game for 5 gifted subs that Clix and Whale get top 3.
On his shoulders, but King and FaZe are still finding a way to hold on.
There they are in the mid-ground, they're looking good!
So much damage on Yanis, who tried to contest him up there, sends him back down low into the mud.
What a game for Shalom and Papa here. Also, ranking their way all the way up right now. Getting very close, getting very comfortable, but Shalom falls is all up to MK Papa here. Has to put the teammate on his back quite literally. They decide, hey, you don't have to
goes down again as well, bro.
I'm gonna try to stay up right here. Clix is gonna fall. Epikwhale has to do it by himself in the end game. He has no build. Shots come from everywhere.
Points. They qualified. You can't hate me. They still qualified. They still fucking qualified. It doesn't matter. Shut up. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. They qualified. It's fine.
Pulled aside another
Totally
end game
fine.
for them. This is their moment. This is their chance
fine, they
to
qualified.
do it all.
They qualified. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. We don't talk about anything else past it. Yo, Clix and Epikwhale qualified, chat. Let's fucking go. Woo! That's what we focus on.
Massive amount of points as a solo.
Oh my god, no way.
This time, yes, his dynamic duo trying to go ahead and lead the charge into the qualification spot along with Pinq and Vico. They've been doing so much damage all around the lobby all game long, and they don't intend to stop here.
Oh, Vico and Pinq having the big game they needed though. That's huge. Acorn and Cold almost had an uncon in the finals, but looks like Vico and Pinq have clutched it.
He comes all the way down to low ground. They'll be alive for a little bit longer, but 4 duos remain. One's a single solo in the mix here. In this entire game, Shadow.
Shadow and Bully need this too. Wait, Shadow and Bully really need this.
He makes the end game. This is going to surely put him.
This is really good points for Shadow and Bully. They really needed this.
The bubble spot. Down he goes to the hands of Pinq and Vico. Pinq and Vico have rocketed.
The Frenchies are through now as well. Let's go, Frenchies.
A contentious final round. But first, who will win this one? Who will secure that dub here? Podesai will surely get eaten alive by the storm.
Oh, Gon and Pinq have a chance.
Maybe. Here. Comes in through the side.
Oh,
down
nice.
he goes. And it's down.
Wait, is this going to be our first non-EU NA win? I don't think so. Don't think so. Nah, EU win it. Let's go. 10 ELIM win. They qualify. Let's go. That's huge. They almost didn't make it. Good shit. Go, Vico, go.
This is the final countdown. It's almost like these are gladiators in the arena right now, putting on a show for us and everybody at home.
Yep, that's right. And that last game really has crunched the standings here. It's going to be so difficult now to make it into the top 25. Here we go.
Isn't Cole top 24 today? No, top 25. Last game, chat. Here it is. Last chance.
This is it. The very last chance for any one of these teams to try to make it to Sunday and keep
points realistically is all Clix needs here, chat.
They got the Axe of Champions up for grabs. The lion's share of $4 million. And I think just as important for these competitors calling themselves
if this was yesterday, they would have already qualified.
When it comes to Fortnite.
Yesterday was 91 points for top 25, and they're on 96 right now.
Standings. The minimal points required will probably be much higher than 91 because if you compare the top points from yesterday
Wait, Death and Tahi just landed on. This is it.
It is so
much
more
if Death and Tahi don't win this, they don't qual.
Is much tighter. This is
oh my god, the pressure for Death and Tahi,
much more difficult qualifier round to get out of. But first, Yuma, Jama, Moneymaker comes in. Looking sharp as ever here. Gets the first tag, but his teammate is also hurt.
I feel like he's shaking. It's not as noticeable when someone's nervous on controller, but
this is a big battle for both of these teams because this decides if they have even a chance to keep themselves alive, and they immediately get a disengage from Jema and Yuma. Moneymaker's just hot on the heels, though. He may not know exactly where he's at, but by going this route, he knows now he has to be in that direction.
Adam, thank you for the prime.
At the tail end, on top of the
nice, Moneymaker. Let's go, Ken Bean's coach. Get him, son.
Fanai in there to finish the job. They keep it alive, Monster.
What a well-played
They're in 20th chat. Moneymaker's in 20th.
Finishes the job nice and easy this time.
Wait, no, never mind. My thing is glitched. What the hell?
Here to change the narrative, change the story, and they have
they're
an
in 30th,
actual
sorry.
chance. Well, we already know.
If Moneymaker dies here, they're out.
At the back.
Moneymaker needs like a 30-point game here.
Can potentially take you to the top.
Yep, and with some of these teams already have their ticket on that battle bus ready. We've seen some reckless play to try to defend their drop spot, but a nice shot from Anon and Sons to deal a load of damage on their opponents.
Yeah, if you're just getting hit, Fortnite Tracker is wrong. Do not trust Fortnite Tracker. It's completely wrong.
And you can see the crouch coming out from Anon. He's trying to hide exactly which direction he's going to come from, but FKS doing the same exact thing, trying to peek through one of these windows, and he has a gold sharp tooth. He could definitely one-pump either one of these players. But the positions have switched. Usually it's Sun and Anon playing from the low ground, which hasn't really worked out for them. Now we have the side angle and a lot of damage onto Adapter. He's trying to follow it up with combat SMG, trying to get him to expend as many of those resources as possible to make the fight that much easier. A little peekaboo shot from Adapt. FKS trying to clean that one up as well, but they just get pushed right back into the shotgun. Shields are going to get dropped. One's going to go down. Adapter trying to hang on his final lifeline, but Suns with another angle. They win the most important battle of their day so far.
What an incredible win right there. And all
they're
of a
in
sudden
46 though, so like they need to have an insane game.
The run. Dreams shattered. Hopes being made at the same time.
I think Death and Tahi are just splitting Shattered. I think they're just taking all the loot and running probably.
Even though it is contested.
What did Alex place yesterday? 6
between the two teams. Which kind of maybe explains why they might be lacking a little bit when it comes to Storm Surge versus other contested teams here in the game, but they don't know exactly where
Adapter
their
was in
opponents
26th?
Rolls has the load up
no, they're in 40 seconds.
Go ahead and pick up that big pot. Side sets the sniper. Cheatin' and Pixie are so far away, and they have that elevation, so it's not going to be an easy find to take advantage of. While Phaser, he found something.
Bro, I cannot believe Phaser and King might not be qualifying here.
Immediately builds up, takes that elevation
really bad
away
looks
from
for
Phaser.
Brazil.
King is a little bit too far away, so if they're able to pounce rather quickly, that'll be two separate 2v1s.
You go, bro. Thanks to tier 3 for 33, bro.
But it does look like Podesai is going to go for a disengage momentarily, which allows Phaser to kind of stabilize.
How close are they? They're in 38, so they're not close at all. I mean, PH, Zen, and Kitos have done really well today, so other Brazil teams are doing well, but it's crazy the King being back-to-back FNCS champion. The best team on Brazil the last 2 seasons in a row. Don't make it to finals with both days. Like, that's crazy.
A little expensive. A lot of teams nearby. Meanwhile, Edgy falls.
Like, I hope he clutches it here, bro. King's a lovely guy, and he's a great storyline for competitive, so I really hope he quals, but
taking that heated streak here.
It must just be land pressure, I guess.
Already in a battle. Already trying to turn.
That's what I'm saying, Monakev. Yeah, the rest, actually, right. The rest of Brazil is looking pretty solid right now. I think it's just King is just really struggling out of nowhere, I guess.
Big turn of events for him.
And Brazil did so well in Invitational too. Like, I had Brazil as 100% the third best region just based on their Invitational placements.
To the finals, playing a little bit more loose, a little bit more reckless, trying to repeat.
Chat, Clix and Epikwhale are going into this game on 24th. They need like 10 points here to qual.
Direction than some of the other games that we've seen so far. Third party coming in, making NK Papa's that job that much harder.
Well, when he went to World Cup though, Hawkeye, no one knew who he was. He didn't have land pressure at World Cup because there was no expectations on him.
But he needs to be careful because he's running out of resources to work with. But it does look like it is going
more than 10 though. Clix definitely needs 10 to qual, chat.
Move and it could be all over for Shalom here. He has to hit this shot, but he's missing it. Vico finds his first, and down goes MK Papa first. Shalom now solo, but there is a duo starting to fire in. That might be the saving grace here.
They're in 24th, but they have a 12-point lead over 25th.
Shalom back against the wall here. Vico continuing to push in. He's heated up. It's looking good, but these are not his walls. Hurt now from the third
we'll
party.
see. Maybe the qual today will be so much higher than yesterday, but
it's cost them so much. Heals, material, and everything in between. We know they're top 25. Now, the team that probably needs the crowd's energy the most. Epikwhale and Clix are on 24th position. And we want to emphasize, to get out of the lower bracket, you have to get to 25th position or better. They are just on that line. One mistake, and it is over.
You just have to figure out a way to dig deep, get that energy.
Oh, here's Gazer in River. Oh, no.
Against another duo here. Rapid, Q, and DX. Shots also coming in from around the map, making it that much harder to try to take this one in a convincing manner. But the piece control goes on over, but a great shot by Rapid to go ahead and get a knock onto one. Quickly going to clean that one up for the Siphon. Getting that
OC's hopes and dreams seem like they're relying on Alex and Worthy.
Q and DX ready to continue putting down the pressure, advancing forward every chance that he gets, trying to cut him off. River's going to be by himself. A little bit of a miracle is going to be needed, but he's quickly keeping them on the run, going up elevation. Definitely one box at a time. Trying to tear down the walls of his opponent, give himself some real estate to work with, trying to stabilize his position. And momentarily, he's going to do just that. And another shot being fired onto Rapid, so the bait and switch is going to come in, and they played that one to perfection to take down River.
Let's go.
Track is fixed. Nice.
Well played for Middle East right there. Meanwhile, Tahi has to clutch up for
Oh,
death.
Tahi, come on, boys. Oh, it's at the expense of Daguerre, but
Daguerre there on the rotate.
Death and Tahi are what, 41st?
Here for the rest of the game now.
Death and Tahi need a huge game. Come on, boys.
The extra finds here.
Come on, Tahi.
Get right to the zone. Plenty of time to work with as well.
That means Daguerre is out, though.
The surge. Comfort for now.
Saw Kaizen go down in the feed. Clement was also out, but they've positioned themselves on the leaderboard in 15th place.
Anon's down as well.
Yeah. Got to be confident that it is going to hold, but only time will tell as Anon goes down to the deal.
There it is. Anon and Suns are out, chat. We got one OC team in the finals. That's it. Alex and Worthy holding it down for the region. Power. And Ocus. It's our boy, baby. Fight until the very end, bro. W Ocus, man. Dude is not giving up.
For a moment there, he had a bit more on the standings, but now pressured in by Kitos and PHN. They're working the pincer maneuver here. One wall and two, and Ocus now runs, trying to stay up. The early med kit here, they don't want to risk anything, making sure that they put themselves in the most optimal position to win this fight here. You have to respect every pro player that has made it this far in the stage. The best of the best globally here gathered for the weekend's tournament.
He's dead. No builds. If they keep spraying, he's dead.
There's no easy set of eliminations, but Ocus is going to fall here now to the hands of PHC. And just like that,
he did his best. Got to give it to him. He tried. My man went down swinging until the very end. He's played out 10 games as a solo. Good shit, Ocus.
That leaderboard, FHD and Hero. They look like they got a little bit half the leaderboard. Some of them are in a big situation with their backs up against the wall.
I'm actually so nervous, man. So many of these guys do.
7-man. Can he clean up that elimination?
$4 million. There is so much on the line here, and there's so many big teams and names so close. 300 below for Bully and Shadow here.
Trying to aggress onto him instead of going away.
They're in 33rd. They're in 33rd. Death goes down. If Tahi goes down, they're out.
The wild part about it is Shadow has that, like, all that potential to really finish the job. We've seen him come back with late tournament strides and key his way through teams. That is where he plays best.
This is really bad for Bully and Shadow. I don't know what this play was.
To go against the fired up Vico and Pinq. They're just
that was not the play.
In the zone, in
Fatch
the
goes down.
Right
no, don't tell me Fatch and Pams do. Oh no, Fatch and Pams are in 36.
This elimination, this will surely secure the deal now. It's over, it's done. Bully has to put the rest of the tournament on for himself here.
He's solo.
They have to at least be proud that they went from being one of the teams placed last up into the 30 spots.
Yeah.
Can he push a little further? Solo is going to be a
surprised they haven't shown they who shall not be named, since they're right on the bubble.
Teams that were on top of Rift Island. Or
definitely a team worth checking in on right now.
Towards the south side of the map.
Oh, Command is still going, bro. He took down Cooper and Mero. He's still going. Middle East team is clutching it right now. And they're right on the edge of 25th. They were like in 26th, looks like, weren't they?
We got Snazy and Podesai over on the other side. It does look like they're on the hunt. They have at least one player around him. It does look like he might be a solo.
Tahi was down.
I wonder if that's 7-man who's already been heating up.
I think it's over, Chad. I think Tahi and Death didn't make it.
7-man is playing so well. Those are 8 points.
He's still going, bro.
Those
8
are
points.
8 points.
That is
He was at
huge.
26. That's going to jump him up. He was 190 damage below. He already found the knock. He finds up Miro afterwards and crushes them at the same time.
Look at his loadout. He doesn't even need any variation of the shotgun either. He goes in for that mythic stinger over towards relentless retreat. I questioned it.
Dukes goes
I questioned
down.
it yesterday, and my answer
Leaderboard's still
is
going.
here today. You can see why he's doing such things, but he's still below the damage threshold.
Him having first shot
continuously
shotgun augment with no
He needs to
shotgun
figure
is
out
quite
what
amusing,
he's
though. I'm
going to
not
do.
gonna
Right now,
lie.
he's just trying to pressure a team across the map.
Wait, Death is still
Some of
up?
those shots sneak through, but he has
Maybe
a couple
did
players
Tahi
on
res
the
Death and then
backside.
Death and then
in
Tahi went
basket,
down?
Bryce as well. And this could be his opportunity.
They
as he looks back
rezzed?
to try to get that surge.
The dream's
One
alive.
thing's for certain, this is the
dream's
best
alive.
performance we've seen come out the Middle Eastern region as a whole at any in-person event. They have just continued to get better and better, and 7man is truly showing us why they are champions of their region. Although Calgamer is down right now.
Oh, there is Death and Tahi over there. You're right. I didn't see it. I was focusing on him and
Surge. Two
Augments.
eliminations was not enough. Next up might just be Bryson Chubbs. But
I'm
first,
telling you, there's a chance,
he's gotta
guys. There's a
pick
chance.
His poison. He's got to move here now, and he's got to move soon. He's one of the last persons here on the backside of the zone.
Yeah, it does look like he's going to attempt to out-heal it. Wait for those opportunities for these players to try to go ahead and continue moving towards the zone. That's going to be his best chance to try to strike.
Oh, I saw they eliminated, then I thought it was Clix and Epikwhale. That's good. That's good for they who shall not be named fans. Frosty and Way just went down in 25th. Any team that goes down like 26th, 27th, 28th, all those teams going down is very good.
Yeah,
If you're a
that
Clix
damage
fan.
that shows just slowly slipping away, getting further and further, looking for any of that leftover loot. He knew that he had
Kill feed's on the right.
here.
It was not the
There
kill
was
feed's
stuff
up
to
here,
spare.
chat, but
Has
this
to
is the
pop
leaderboard feed
juice.
on the right.
Take the double. I was going to say the double movement potentially, but no. Needs the shotgun. He's got to do something monumental now. Will it be a solo? Will it be a duo he lands on? Let's find out. He finds a team rotating here. It's Belusi and more, but then into the box, and he almost
just
It was
clutched up
so
their
close.
qualification off that
He finds
on
Q&D,
another Middle East team. That
but
almost
Rapid
worked.
was there to seal the deal.
Where are they?
Zip
There they
him
are, there they
up,
are, there they are, there they are.
unfortunately,
There they are, and I will not
that's it.
comment on
That's
how they're
wrapped.
looking.
So
They're
what a
just they're
performance. You
there.
have to be
They
so
are present
proud.
within this
You made it
game.
that far.
Yeah, just outside of that bubble in 26 is where he went down. And he's doing it with an unorthodox playstyle, not really carrying a shotgun until that final moment.
Oh, no. This is everything.
Epikwhale, 139 below, though. They realize the situation that they're in. Even though they might want to back off, they have no choice but to go forward. That's PH Zen and Keto's on the other side. And this is where they're just trying to back down. They're doing just enough, one foot in front of the other. But if they continue to wait for too long, Storm Surge will activate, and they don't have many heals between the two.
This is so scary because PHN has been on fire, but he doesn't have shields. Clix has to do it. He has to do it here and now, and he does. Puts up the numbers. Well played, but it's not enough. He's still 5 below. He's going to have to heal here and find a tag. Can he get it? No. Shot from above. It's Hen who plays upset. Pam's still here. If he doesn't find a tag, it's all over. Epic gets it in the nick of time and enough time to potentially save
Oh my God.
his duo.
Oh my God, Whale's the
gosh.
fucking GOAT.
But Clix is dropping everything. He's saying, hey, you have to stay alive. Play for yourself. Do it here and now.
Yep. This is the final moments. We've seen Epikwhale clutch
My heart.
out
No
before
heals.
I'm
in
too
the
old for
past,
this.
But that's exactly it. He doesn't have any heals to work with.
Oh my
Neither
God.
did Clix on
If he
his
does this,
down
he's the
body,
fucking
so it's
GOAT.
all
He's
up from
actually
here,
the
but
best player of all time if he does this.
He's just trying to go ahead and use those
He
bounce
has to
pads
pray.
every
Oh my God, chat, we're
he had
praying.
in his
Oh my
tool
God, we're
belt to try
praying.
to get there.
Oh my
And
God, we're
maybe even
praying.
try to sneak attack one of these teams that might know he's there. Perfect rotation coming out from Epic, not really getting tagged up. This is his chance. He's
is happening?
barely on that mine. He's barely on
Oh
the
my God,
threshold
no one
trying to
shot
stay
him.
alive.
Stay alive a little bit
Oh
longer.
my
You can
God.
get the placement points. That is truly what
Top
he needs
25
to do.
placement
He's
points
at
could be the
27.
difference. Oh
Once
my
he
God,
breaks
he's in
past
27.
25th, every team that
Wait a
falls
second.
will be a difference
Oh my
maker.
God.
It's all or nothing right now. He is only 91 above, just barely there.
Oh,
but
shit.
the chance, the opportunity, the hope is still alive. So
This is
it's
actually
Jeff,
so nerve-wracking.
another solo who needs
If
to
you just
stay
got
up.
here,
One
they're
more
in
team will be
24th
it.
right now. Top
Phasers
25
already
make
down.
it
That
through.
means King
He is
on
on
his
the edge
final
of
leg
top
too.
25
King falls
placement
as
points, which
well.
could be the difference.
They are down
He has
and out.
42
Epikwhale
above Surge
is
and
now
no
on the
meds. One tick of
absolute
Surge and
line
he
here.
dies and it's over.
Wow. He pulled zone as well.
Oh my gosh.
Talk about a blessing in disguise, a miracle even.
Don't you
That's
dare
what
watch anyone
allowed him
else. I
let some
swear
of
to
these
God,
teams
broadcast.
Go over his
Thank
box,
you.
under his box, and this could be the perfect moment. to
25th.
catch
Top 25th,
somebody
that's
off
2
guard.
points,
He has
that's
to be
6
careful,
points,
'cause
6
a lot
points.
of these teams surrounding him are going to be full on
That puts them on
duos.
102
Even see
points. It was only
Batman moving
91
rapid
to
there.
qual
There might be
yesterday. way. Like, you got to think, surely.
Try to take advantage of, but it doesn't
Come on,
look like
Whale.
he's going to peek in that
Come
direction.
On. Show my way the
Just
6th
biding his
time.
Waiting for the perfect
One
moment
of the all-time goats. 6-time FNCS champ. Oh, we're 200 below. We're 200 below.
Oh, no.
We only have until this goes active.
Start to fall here. He's the final line. He is the one below.
He's 1 point below Fishy and Talls right now, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, he's 106, never mind.
But the zone is
That's
behind
10, you got
him.
more points.
Now,
Keep going, 10 points. Come on.
Why he is a 6x FNCS
Come on,
champion.
Whale.
Can he clutch up? Surely he can. There's a player there. He sees the builds come out. It's fresh wood. Can
Oh my
he break
God.
it? No. Decides
10
to go
points
for it.
though.
18 seconds now before the zone
10
starts
points
to
could
close
be
and move
enough.
in. Players jumping everywhere.
That's
Zone's
106
up.
points.
His tail side. Crash pads in front of him. He takes
Nice.
one. Left exposed. He's nervous. Tensions are
128
high
below.
here.
Time is
He needs to do
definitely
so
ticking.
much
Only a few
damage.
seconds left before
No one's
Storm
falling.
Surge
The elims are worth
activates.
4 points.
This
One
is gonna be the
elim. Come
moment
on,
right here.
find
It's all or
someone.
nothing for Epikwhale, trying to stay alive. 293 below
Doesn't take
the
a tick.
threshold. He's trying to move forward.
14 points.
He
Let's
sees
go,
a couple
Whale. You
players
fucking
advance.
goat.
The damage is
Oh
there.
my God.
He's trying to do just enough.
He's
Playing
so
a game
good.
of peekaboo, but he's still below the
Oh my
damage
God, he's so
threshold.
good.
One tag.
That's fine.
But
14
no.
points though. 14
Viola
points.
finds him. But did he do enough? Did he get to top
14 points should be good. A lot of people are going down above them and below them.
Very close.
It's gonna be
How many
so
points did he
close.
earn? Back into the game though. The line is there. Peterbot is firing his way up to the
It's
top.
gonna be so
and he's
close.
Still going.
We're gonna have to wait.
That Epic left off. A clean finish there on to wrap it.
He's hoping and praying that everyone
PK
in his
and
teams
Quanti
are
on the
below
high
are
ground.
getting eliminated by people who already have their spot
Dude, I'm so
secured,
nervous.
Just like Peterbot and Byla. They're inside of that top 25. They're trying to push themselves even further, and he's hoping that it's them who take down some of these players. Moneymaker, Fnayan are going to be right below Byla.
The
That's
point
one of
glitch is
teams
killing
that
me
needed
so
a
hard,
big
so I don't know
game here
who's
on the
actually
day.
doing well.
High ground's going to be stolen away from TK and Quanti.
Oh my
One
gosh.
of them's going to go down. The crash
Oh,
land-
Peterbot. Oh my God,
just
Peterbot with the
dumps him out of
aim
the
on
lobby.
land.
Peterbot turning online now, but he loses Viola in the process now by himself. Peterbot has definitely done enough to get to Sunday finals. At this rate, it has to be. But
Dude, I'm just so
Grohl on the
nervous.
low
Like, I
ground
can't
here
even-
for Clownski. He has to put up the numbers. This is incredible.
Kanata goes
if
down.
he does enough, he can actually push players out of their top 25. This is one of the few players that needs a little bit more. Vidil's in front of Peterbot. There's still a few top teams in the running here.
Yeah, there's only just a couple of teams outside of that bubble that need these big points. Top 7. Every single
Merce, is the leaderboard you're sending me
player
update
left is
live?
going to be solos. Peterbot
It's
falls.
all
He
solos.
was just on the
Noxy?
bubble as
Wait, does
well.
Noxy just clutch
Noxy
this?
gets elimination onto Lucy.
How many points is Noxy on?
This is it.
Oh my
These are the
God.
moments.
Was that
Noxy
enough?
falls. 1v1 situation. Vidil versus Grohl. A player who already has a spot versus a player who needs a big win. Grohl goes down.
Vidil and Savage with the win.
But who qualified? That's the question we're asking.
What a well-played fight it was, and Vidil and Savage.
Merce,
get
does
a win
Alden's
like we
update,
know they
leaderboard
should.
update live?
Absolutely deserving, and you have to give him the crown. We'll be seeing them at the finals.
You can see the celebration, the loudness. Frankie on the stage, let us know.
Vidil and Savage, not only did you just take the victory royale, you have also topped the leaderboard at the end of day 2. What was it like watching this?
This will also cleanse chat a little bit because
I mean,
yeah.
I'm speechless. Like, this guy has to be the best player in the world after what I've just seen. Like, I just can't believe my own eyes.
There was a reason that you wanted to duo with him, but did you imagine this moment when you first reached out and said, let's duo?
I had no idea what I was getting into, but this kid...
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll allow this once.
We had a
I
muted
wanna come
swear,
to you,
let's go.
Vidil. This is your 8th LAN, I believe.
We
So
did
you've
get
got
our
plenty
muted
of
swear,
experience
finally.
under your belt.
We'll
But
check that off after
you have
this
never
chat.
lifted a trophy before. Can you imagine yourself now at the front of this stage lifting that trophy?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Easy.
yeah.
And what does it look like to you? What was that
Love his
feeling
accent, bro.
in your brain when you think about lifting that trophy?
Well, I don't know. Like, I would be so happy and like so proud of myself. And then, yeah.
And I
All right, chat. We're gonna have to do it. We got to rip the band-aid, chat. We got to rip the band-aid. Didn't do it. All right, we'll call the deal giveaway there. And we'll run through the leaderboard, chat. So this is your top 25 playing in Copenhagen tomorrow. Grand finals. Any team not in this top 25 that I read out is not going through, okay? So for Deal and Savage winning it all with the last game clutch, Ages, Kanata, Chubbs and Bryce, KBM Rapid and Batman Booga, Quanti and TK, Nutty and Gabzera, Steno and Lucy, Pixie and Cheatin, Peterbot and Byla, Crisp and Noxy, Ketos and PH Zin, Vico and Pinq, Hen and Vask, Moneymaker and Fanayan, Podesai Sanazi, Grolls Clownsky, Cooper Mero, Source and Yumi, Rezon and Yanis, Kami and Vanyak, Dukes and Edgy, MK Papa and Shalom, Clement and Kaizen, Sentin and Polarize, and Stain and Datus. Which means that Clix missed out by 4 points. 1 elimination was the difference between Clix and Epikwhale making it. So these are the 25 teams not going to be playing in grand finals. So Fishy and Talls, Whale and Clix, Hero and Fahad, Frosty and Way, Calgamer and Haman, Rapid and Kindex, Pingu Legal and Gone, Vortex and Belusi, Zang, Tahi and Death, Jamon and Yuma, Shadow and Bully, Fatch and Pamstu, Zazie and Aim, Phaser and King, Persa and Digera, Ping and Kyrie, Sorif and Skits, Curb and Wixie, Focus and Adapter, Raru and Dog, Anon and Sons, Gazer and River, and then Okus. Dude, 1 elimination, man. 1 elim the difference. Like, that sucks.